Coming up next on the Met Report, a Metro police officer found herself in an unexpected position.
And it's time again to apply for scholarships. Next.
You're watching the Emmy Award-winning Met Report with Elisa Vasquez, Eric Lufer, and Stephen Pleisman with sports. The Met Report starts now.
A family from Conifer welcomes their newest addition right here on Auraria campus. I'm Angie Jepson, in for Elisa Vasquez.
And I'm Eric Lufer. The Milstons were desperately trying to make it to the hospital when they took a detour right onto our campus. Elisa Vasquez has more on Auraria's unexpected delivery.
90 miles an hour.
Joanne and Andrew Milston were speeding to get to the hospital.
I'm like, we gotta go.
So Joanne could give birth to her third baby. But little Hannah had other plans.
The contractions were very, very close together.
Andrew was racing down Spear when he spotted an Auraria police car here in parking lot R. He pulled in right over here to see if he could find anyone who could help. He found Officer Kraus.
I'll tell you, that parking lot was just so perfectly convenient.
It was obviously meant to be, wasn't it?
It was amazing.
Officer Kraus went to offer her assistance, but had no idea what she was getting herself into.
She said she was nervous and scared, that she grew up on a farm and had delivered a lot of calves, but she'd never delivered a human baby before.
I might as well have stopped at the vet's.
While Hannah is clearly no farm animal, Officer Kraus was still able to help.
She really did, actually, the whole delivery, the big bulk of it.
No, I think that I did that.
Well, she at least lent a helping hand.
She put a hand in the baby's mouth, I guess, and took out mucus or whatever. Got the baby to
Cleared
breathe.
the airways.
Cleared the airway.
So, in addition to footprints and birth certificates, Hannah also has one amazing story to tell.
I mean, how many kids are actually born at Metro?
Elisa Vasquez for the Met Report.
You can read more on the newborn in this week's edition of the Metropolitan, along with information on Auraria's second annual Safe Campus Night, which was held on October 19th. You can pick up a paper anywhere on campus.
A man accused of shooting a woman in the face was sentenced to 48 years in prison for attempted first-degree murder. This is our news covering Denver. Thomas McBride shot his girlfriend Martha Clark on Christmas Eve 2005. Clark amazingly survived the blast, but has undergone many reconstructive surgeries. On October 23rd, Clark told Judge Christina Habas, quote, "He will never understand the pain he caused me when he put the shotgun to my face and shot me. The doctors didn't think I would make it. He didn't want me to make it." Prosecutor David Lamb was impressed with Clark's courage in recalling the events that transpired that Christmas Eve.
Submissions for the 2007-2008 scholarship application are rapidly approaching. The scholarship office is located in the central classroom. Staff members are there to answer any of your questions. You can also hop online to fill out the application. The priority deadline is March 1st.
Spring registration is also upon us. Classes are already available for viewing, but students won't be allowed to register until October 30th. Remember, classes fill up fast, so get registered as soon as you can.
When we come back, who knew Godzilla was such an icon?
And Amy Ferguson takes us on a haunted tour of the Molly Brown house.
For just $15 per semester, students at Metro State can take advantage of all the different ways to stay in shape, stay alert, and feel good. Campus Recreation offers group classes, an open gym to practice your game, a brand new climbing wall, and a fully equipped weight room for experts and beginners. The gym is open Monday through Saturday. For hours and more information, visit Metro Connect.
Visit themetreport.com to find the latest news, sports, campus life, and this newscast all in streaming video whenever you want it. You can also find out about the people behind the scenes, our awards, and watch old stories all at themetreport.com.
Prospective Metro students were invited to MSCD's open house last week. Visitors were shown all that Metro has to offer, from services to the majors available. New students were even able to enter a drawing for a $500 scholarship. Current students gave campus tours and helped answer questions about the college.
know what to think about going into see this or for any college, so I think this was definitely helpful, and it's going to give me a chance to find out what I really want to do and college to go to.
The MSCD Honors Program held its 9th annual Honors Conference last week. This year's program focused on East Asia, including its history, politics, and the cultural icon Godzilla.
A New York Times CBS News poll asked 1,500 Americans to name a famous Japanese person. The top 3 responses were Hirohito, so far so good, Bruce Lee, not even Japanese of course, and Godzilla.
Professor William Tsutsui from the University of Kansas gave a lecture on the cultural significance of Godzilla to both Japan and the U.S. Godzilla was inspired by the American movie King Kong and has since become the world's oldest and longest film franchise. With midterms right around the corner, each and every student uses their own method of studying, but Robert A. Hatch of the University of Florida claims that most college students who come to a university have never really studied at all. Hatch says that the average course load for a college student is 15 hours, meaning you should study a total of 60 hours a week, plus additional hours for a midterm exam. This may be a surprise to many, but Hatch explains that studying isn't supposed to be easy, and it takes continuous effort to study effectively.
Students in Metro's theater program once again get the opportunity to direct their own plays, which will be performed at the end of the semester. Admission is free, and there is sure to be something for everyone.
I think anybody who hasn't had a chance to come to the directing projects, I think they should, because they'll see a wide variety of different types of plays, comedies, dramas, scary things, funny things, and it's a potpourri, like a smorgasbord of entertainment.
Performances will be on December 6th and 7th in the Black Box Theater in Arts 271.
Earlier this month, the Frederick C. Hamilton Building opened at the Denver Art Museum. The museum's communications department offered these wonderful pictures taken by professional photographer Jeff Wells. Student tickets are only $8 and admission is free on the first Saturday of every month.
The Molly Brown House opened its doors to some lucky children who got the chance to spend time with some local celebrities as well as the resident ghosts. The Met Report's Amy Ferguson has more.
There are definitely some things that happen in this house that you cannot explain.
Those are the words of Carrie Atler, museum curator at the Molly Brown House, a historic haunted mansion in Denver. The ghosts lend an eerie atmosphere to the Victorian Horrors event held on October 13th.
We were doing a little publicity with Maury Public Schools and some Avalanche players coming through the house to learn a little bit about the history of it.
The Victorian Horrors event treated the children to readings from famous Victorian authors such as Edgar Allan Poe and H.G. Wells. The event was made more special for the children when they were joined by 2 members of the Colorado Avalanche who felt this event was important for several reasons.
Well, being part of the community and part of learning the heritage of the area that we play in, and it's also important for the kids to know that too.
Amy Ferguson for the Met Report.
You and Amy had so much fun this month. You go to, where'd you go? You went to the
Melting Pot.
She goes to Molly Brown House. I love Halloween.
It's a great, great holiday, one of my favorites.
Obviously Christmas is first, but Halloween is right there in second place.
Close second.
We'll be right back with Steve Peisman in sports.
Coming up in sports, soccer ends its season, volleyball's on a hot streak, plus we've got the Pie Man's Bakery. You know you're hungry.
You know, Romy, a lot of people ask me how you get so excited about a sports program that does not have a football team. What do they know?
Met Report Sports, your #1 source for highlights, interviews, and all things Metro Athletics.
The Rocky Mountain Athletic Conference is a premier NCAA Division II athletic member. The RMAC consists of 14 prestigious institutions located in the states of Colorado, Kansas, Nebraska, and New Mexico. The Rocky Mountain Athletic Conference, continuing the tradition of excellence. Visit the RMAC at rmacsports.org.
Hi, it's Asi Vananen of the Avalanche. You're watching Met Report Sports.
Welcome back. We're here with Steve Peisman. And Steve, the volleyball team, 9 in a row.
They are on a hot streak. Nobody's hotter at Metro than the volleyball team, but both soccer teams are looking for that hotness because the RMAC championships are starting. So we're in the nitty-gritty of the seasons right now.
Yeah.
Now, by now, you know what I mean when I say Regis versus Metro. So let's just get to the highlights. Metro came to play, dominating Regis all game. Regis goalie Joanna Humphreys was a brick wall in regulation. Here, Jessica Brown shows she doesn't need bowl shoes to play, leaving it behind and passing to the front to Katie Kilby. But Humphreys is there again. Metro thought if you can't get the ball around her, try running it through her. That doesn't work either. On to the 8th minute of overtime. Hanovan passes the ball to Brown. She throws it to the front of the net to the diving head of Justine Montoya, and it finally gets past Humphreys. Metro wins 1-0.
We knew it wasn't going to come easy, and obviously going into overtime, it kind of pushed us up a little bit, so we came out strong and finished it off.
Like we have 1 month left. You know, every game's numbered and every home game's numbered, so we just want to keep that winning streak here alive and hopefully make it to the national championships.
Very pleased that that we fought through it, got through kind of a tough stretch at the end of the game, and really, I think at the end of the day, deserved the win.
The women ended the regular season with a 2-1 win over Fort Lewis. Jessica Brown scored with less than 8 minutes remaining to help the Roadrunners finish the season with a 12-0 record in the RMAC and a 19-1 overall record. As if there would be any doubt, Kylie Hanovan has been named the RMAC Women's Soccer Player of the Year. It's now on to the RMAC tournament, which will be hosted by Metro for the 5th straight year. Metro, the #1 seed, has a bye in the first round and will face the winner of the Fort Lewis CSU Pueblo game on October 28th at noon. The men finished off their season with a loss to Mines and a 6-0 win over Colorado Christian. It's off to Fort Lewis for a rematch against the School of Mines in the first round of the RMAC tournament on October 27th. The Roadrunners were at the nest for the last time this regular season. Bree Osler with the ace, and Colorado Christian had no answer for the Roadrunner attack all night. Metro was led by Stephanie Allison's 15 kills. Set one up for Sheena Bohannon. Do ya want me, want me? Playing a little ping pong here on this one. Beep, bop, boop. Everybody dance now. Metro wins its 9th straight game. When Metro State softball begins its inaugural season in the fall of 2006, Jen Fisher will be in charge. Fisher stated, "I'm thrilled to be working with such a wonderful group of people at Metro State, and I'm very excited to take on the new challenges of starting up a program. I look forward to enjoying the strong support of the administration, staff, and community that is already in place. Metro State has an outstanding academic and athletic reputation, and I look forward to becoming a part of the Roadrunner tradition." All right, we're opening up the cookbook for the Pie Man's Bakery clip this week. So which culinary term best describes the next soccer clip? Is it A, puree, B, al dente, or C, dredge?
I have no idea what any of those are.
Well, I dug deep. I really did open the cookbook to try and get some terms this week. I'm getting smart.
Now you've got to do good for Elisa. You really do.
Pressure's on.
I'll give it my best shot.
She told me what's going to happen if you get it wrong. And let's just say you should get it right.
I'll go with al dente.
Don't even know what that is, but good. And I don't know what any of them are, so dredge. I'm going to go with dredge. What's right?
Well, Elisa gets the point. Al dente is the Italian term for to the tooth. And after that shot attempt by Kylie Hanovan, Johanna Humphreys will be lucky to still have all of hers.
I'm a loser.
Yeah,
I've decided I'm a big fat loser because I can't even win. You don't even know the game. You're not even into it yet.
I had some pointers.
I might as well change desk teams so that you don't have to play this game anymore.
I know, that might be the better way to go.
It might be.
Now, we got to get serious, though. The girls' soccer team, good luck to them. They're great every year, ever since I've been here. And, you know, good luck to them
They're
again.
on another amazing run. They just continue to produce great soccer out there. Coach Danny Sanchez is doing an excellent job of recruiting. So we'll see what happens. It's this weekend, barring another blizzard. Everything will be on schedule.
All right, Steve, thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
That's going to do it for this edition of the Met Report. For Steve Peisman and Angie Jepson, I'm Eric Lufer. We'll see you on campus.